what really happened? Because I guess one of the reasons why you had a very huge block when you tried to go for the NFF presidency and more
Oh, Anthony, done your research.
was the fact that you refused to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria when Nigeria needed you the most. Why was that?
Well, let me tell you, Anthony, Lucy, the exact truth, so we all know. I came back home. I never refused to pay for my country. I came the first time, and the Rita lorry in Lagos we stayed. The late Mudalawal, Shegun Degbomi, a few others, Henry Wusu, etc., etc. I played a match, and for 90 minutes I never touched the ball. There was a continuation of this every time I trained. Now, football was invented by the white man. It was taken by the Brazilians. And we Nigerians, we took our game of football from the Brazilians. Their game is on the ground. Skill, wow, lovely ball changes, etc., etc. But the white man made the game in the air. Very physical, very aggressive. So during the training sessions, and the coach was a man called Otto Gloria, Brazilian coach. He said, look, Fash, you might be a star in England, where everyone loves you and you're a very strong, aggressive player, but here, the boys don't want you. Let's use JJC, Johnny Come Lately. Oh, don't mind Fash, he's a white boy. They never passed me the ball. Now, it wasn't just that. It was that I was not good enough to play Nigerian football. That's just the truth. It might hurt me, but I wasn't good enough because I didn't play that style of football. I played the European style of football. So after 3 times I came here, Otto Gloria told me, look, Fash, the boys don't appreciate your football. Henry Wusu, Shegun Degbomi would say, Fash, go to the right, to the right, to the right. They passed the ball to the left. Go to the left, to the left, left. They passed the ball to the right. I never touched it. So I realised that it's not working here. I love it. It's my home. I've come back here, but it's just not working. So I now went back home to England. Well, I called it my home then. And 7 years later, or 3 years later actually, I was selected to play for England. And I became the first Nigerian to play for England. So I still was able to have my quota. But it was an absolute lie that I refused to play for my country. If I'd have been asked, I would have played for my country because I wanted to play for Nigeria. Again, another, let's not say lie, because that's a horrible word. Let's call it an exaggeration. When Obasanjo, His Excellency, Mr. President, saw me, he said to me, Fashanu, you never played for your country. Get out. I had to sit down with Mr. President through the wife and explain to him this was a fallacy. That was not true, Mr. President. He was the one who now told me, Fash, go out and run for NFF chairman. And that's exactly what I did. So I came back home. So if I had had the idea, I didn't want to play for my country, I wouldn't be in the system fighting to become the president of the NFF.